And the biggest villain of them all has finally laid down to rest. And just seeing the sad parting as well of Naruto and Minato, it's like throughout this entire war, these two never really got to share words, and I felt like this chapter really expressed what Naruto really wanted to say to his father all along. Like, there was like no time for little pep talks, there was no father-son conversations, like there were no freaking war, they couldn't do anything, they had to take down a giant monster, and I think this chapter showed off how much Naruto really has grown up and just how much he just deeply misses his mother and father, but he has accepted the fact that they're gone and that he must move on. So we definitely see from this chapter, like Hagoromo, he's pretty much was the one that got all of them over there, and it's like Kakashi saying goodbye to Obito for the last time as he was in the spirit, and it also seems like he was his lingering spirit. I seem like was the only thing that was pretty much giving Kakashi the Sharingan, and it was just a temporary power up or something like that. It was just like, oh, momentarily he just had the Sharingans and was just able to go into town, and so that pretty much shows that Kakashi, as he's saying, he said he wasn't going to be Kakashi with the Sharingan no more, that I doubt he's going to have any of those Susanoo powers or any of the crazy Kamui lightning blade, which is a shame because that's probably, I still thought that was one of the most sickest techniques for him to have, but still, I guess he's pretty much not the same powerhouse that he was around about the end of the series. Not to mention, it was kind of like sad to see Madara and Hachirama, the last words, and saying, if we both found out immortality, then we would have drank and became brothers, and then explain to them that, oh, if we wanted to die together, we become comrades. And it's like just seeing Hashirama and Madara talk like they were old friends and stuff like that. It's like something that they, like I said, it's the same thing with Naruto and Minato. Like, these two never really got to have a conversation like that. And just to see it like that, and it's saying even Hakaromo was just saying, there's no chance of saving him. Like they actually wanted to save Madara, that even though, which would have been interesting if there was a chance to actually even save Madara, would Naruto and Sasuke actually do that, or do you think they would let him die? I imagine Sasuke would do that, but I imagine if Naruto with his powers, he could have actually done that. It also makes me wonder that since he has the Sun and Moon Crest, couldn't actually Naruto actually do something like that, like he did with Might Guy? But I'm sure he was too busy with his father at that time. But he was actually saying, look, take a look what you can at your late predecessors, and saying, they got to do anything that they wanted to. So definitely, it was just a sad thing, just to say, as they're both dying now, the only thing is to do is exchange cups as comrade, and Madara just dying this, sort of sticking to his words, saying well, if that's how it is, I won't. And I was like, even to the end, Madara just wouldn't accept it, and I was like, everyone's just disappearing and all that, and Naruto, breaking the mold, and he became the one to actually ask, the Jinchurikis to help. It's just a lot of stuff that's happened during this war, and it's crazy to think that it was pretty much going for 2 days worth. I think the war was about 2 to 3 days worth of the war, and Naruto saying goodbye to his father was really just sad. Seeing him saying, happy birthday to his son on his 17th birthday, and he was trying to joke around, saying, oh, I don't know too much about women, I wash myself now, I don't eat just ramen, and him just crying and just saying goodbye as the Edo Tensei are breaking apart and all the other Kages are going back. It was just sad. He's like, I'll let Kushina know. So it was just a very heartwarming chapter. I felt very sad, very just seeing father son talking to one each other for pretty much the last time. I thought that was very emotional, and I really liked that. I mean, personally, I thought this was a really nice chapter. I personally really enjoyed it. Very curious about more what's going to be happening with Hagoromo. What's going to be happening? Is he just going to be leaving with them? Are they just going to be going back to their dimension, and everything's going to be all hunky dory and stuff like that? But very interesting about that. But other than that, I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. I thought this was just a very heartwarming chapter. It feels like it could be a tearjerker for some people as well. But that's all for me. Also, thank you very much for watching. As always, remember, I'll see you guys next time. Remember, stay alive, panda.